Hey, I'm Matt Sweater with TechRadar, aka Martin McFly from Back to the Future 2. And of course, I'm from the future because I'm bringing you some advanced AirPods, the AirPods Pro, replacing these original AirPods that we had and the AirPods 2 that wirelessly charge. Well, these are all new, and I am Back to the Future as the proof. I have a working hoverboard right there. So I'm going to take you through an unboxing of the AirPods Pro. They just came out, happens to be Halloween right now, and here we go, lifting this little tab here to take back that delicate plastic and sink our teeth into the AirPods Pro. Been waiting for these. They've been long rumored that Apple was going to do noise canceling AirPods, not just noise canceling, but active noise canceling. There's definitely a difference when you sink your teeth into the science of it. And as we unbox it, you'll see what that difference is. There's a lot of technical details that we'll talk about, but it definitely, at first glance, they're not as tall, but definitely wider. And that's because the AirPods are a little bit bigger in some respects. So we're going to take all the plastic off right there. And there we have the AirPods Pro in their case. And there they are. I'll take them out. They're a little shorter, actually, which is interesting. So the AirPods are shorter than the original, at least when it comes to the stems. So comparing them side by side with the original AirPods right here. So you get the original AirPods right here, and then you have the AirPods Pro right there. They have, you'll see in the box, they have different sizes for the ear tips. So this is the medium by default that comes with that. No ear tips on this, it's just plastic hanging in your ear, which means good luck on keeping that in your ears. For some people it works, some people it does not. These are much more secure, and if I look further in the box, you'll see on the bottom we have different plastic tips. So there's a small set and a large set. So right there, you can see that. Easy to take these on and off, yet they feel fairly secure. They have this oval shape, and they have a little click to them right there. So they come on and off, and there's a little bit of reassurance that they're on there. You'll hear a little click to make sure. There you go. So now they're stuck on there, and feels pretty secure. We've been using a different pair recently, but besides the tips, the other difference is that they have this vent here that lets in what they call transparency mode. So you're able to hear the outside world. So it's not just active noise canceling. You can turn that on and off, and that's kind of a nice thing. So you'll be able to pipe in sound from the outside world, so that if you're jogging in traffic or in New York City, you're not totally unaware. You do stay alert, and that's kind of a nice thing. And you can toggle that on and off with the Force Touch on device controls. So they're actually, if you hold it down, it'll turn transparency mode on, and then you can toggle to back to active noise cancellation. You can actually turn them off on the everything off on the iPhone as well. Right before pairing the new AirPods Pro to the iPhone and showing you how to do that, we are going to look at this cable. Good news and bad news: if you own an iPhone Pro model, the iPhone 11 Pro or the iPhone 11 Pro Max, this is going to be great news for you because it is a Lightning to USB-C cable. And that is the new standard that Apple's has been putting out there, but it's finally coming with new iPhones, at least the Pro versions, and it enables fast charging. So that's great. You have another one. Problem is, for people who have, say an iPhone 8 or even an iPhone 11, you you might not have a charging brick for USB-C. Maybe you have a new MacBook and it'll charge just fine that way, but maybe you don't, and you're out of luck. You'll just have to buy an extra accessory. Very cheap, but you just can't use it right away until you buy something extra. So yeah, let's get started pairing these just by opening them up. Boom, right there. Usually in unboxings, you can't do a pairing process or a setup process for phones. Well, for AirPods, it's super easy because I am able to pair them there. They'll take me through a little tutorial about how I can take these out. So I'll take them back out. They'll talk about the noise cancellation, and automatically they are paired. So I'm going to stick one in right there. Feels pretty secure. I hear a little chime. And then the second one right there. So now I'm completely isolated. If I was playing music, I would hear music. I wouldn't hear anything. If you're on the street, you wouldn't hear the cabs as much. You wouldn't hear the subway screeching. So that's kind of a nice thing. And now I can play some music. So I'll open up Apple Music. So I'll play a song right here. And I can hear it shifting from right to left on this song. Definitely better audio quality, and it's definitely better than the original AirPods in that sense, but they also feel secure. So there's a seal on there that is really interesting. So you can see in the settings menu, by going to the submenu that's Bluetooth and selecting AirPods Pro, you tap the information icon and it brings you to this unique menu. It has a little more depth to it than we're used to on Bluetooth settings. You have the ability to turn noise cancellation on, off, or have transparency mode. And you can actually have something called an ear tip test. So how well sealed are those ear tips in your ear? Is that a good fit for you? Do you need the medium, which is the default ear tip, large, or small? Well, we're going to run through this ear tip fit test and hit continue. And it's actually going to measure with a little bit of music. I'm hearing some music now. The microphone on the outside, the microphone on the inside, measuring my ear, which is just crazy, crazy futuristic technology right there if you're not familiar with good earbuds. And it says it's a good fit. So medium definitely fits me. It has a good seal to it. It's kind of a crazy thing, but it has a total of 3 microphones in here. So microphone for talking, a microphone for measuring the noise on the outside, and a microphone inside to kind of measure your ear and play a little bit of music and kind of conform to your ears. Fascinating stuff. But I'm happy to know I'm a good fit for medium. And yeah, that is something that, an option you want to run through the first time. The other thing you want to look at is the volume slider on Control Center. So if you go to Control Center, you'll see that the AirPods Pro has a little icon, a little silhouette on the volume slider. And that's the easiest way to access noise cancellation, off, and transparency mode. So I'll just slide over to transparency mode, and that's the easiest way to do it via software. So let's see. There we go. Has a little chime, and now I can hear a lot more of this room. So that's kind of a cool thing. Definitely love the fit. That's probably my favorite part about it. I'm going to take them out on top of a sewer grate and do a little test. That's probably the ultimate test in New York City, is you don't want them falling down. So I'm going to run and do that. Thank you for joining me for the AirPods Pro unboxing. Definitely not going to switch back to these now that I've tested this out. It's definitely going to be something that I use every day, especially jogging and walking in the streets of New York City with so much commotion going on. So very loud city. This is going to take care of that problem. And yeah, so I'm going to test these out a lot more outside and get a real good feel for them. But keep it locked to TechRadar.com for more unboxing videos and straight up tech videos, and we'll see you soon.